Hotties? Welcome back to another episode of Hotties. And today we are back with it with the Zoom interviews. Okay, bringing it back to our roots. And we're going to be interviewing Kaitlin Ross. She's a Howard cheerleader, and we're going to talk about spring break, you know, anything, being a Howard student. Okay, let's get into it.
All right, my name is Kaitlin Ross. I'm a sophomore health management major, political science minor from Florence, South Carolina. And one fun fact about me is, I was born in Long Island, New York, but I was raised in South Carolina for a majority of my life. And another fun fact would probably be I like spicy foods, all things spicy, hot sauce on everything. That's me.
I did want to ask you about being a Howard cheerleader. So how has that been for you?
So it's been a ride. The cheer program, there's a lot. There's sometimes it's been issues with, having a coach and whatnot, but it definitely came together in the end. Howard was able to get us a coach maybe about like a couple weeks into the school year. So that's why, some games like we didn't cheer, but like apart from that, it's been really good seeing the program change because there's been a lot of developments, positive developments throughout the years and throughout this semester alone. So I love it. I love seeing the development, seeing the culture, switch a little bit. So I love it.
I love that. Okay, cool. Yeah. And do you have any plans for spring break? What you doing?
So spring break, I'm not quite sure. I feel like I'm going all around the world. Everybody's doing Miami. So I was gonna spend maybe like a couple days there and then a couple days in New York and then come back for a couple just to ease my mind. I can't do a full week.
Yeah, see me?
I can't do that.
I'm going to Miami. And reason why, I haven't had any spring break my whole college. Like the whole college career, I haven't went to anything, haven't done anything during spring break. So I'm like, okay, this year I'm going to Miami. It's my last year. I got to do it. I got to make it happen. So yeah, I'm going, I think it's like from the 7th through the 12th. So I'm be there like for the whole week. And I'm pretty excited about it because I ain't never been to Miami. So we'll see how we'll see what it's for.
Oh, no, girl. You're in for a ride. Even outside of spring break, Miami.
Yeah. So I did want to talk about, do you know what hypergamy is?
Hypergamy?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I do.
Okay.
You said gammy, like G-A-M-Y at the end?
Like G-A-M-Y, Hypergamy.
Oh, does that have to do with relationships?
Yes. So it is the action of marrying or forming a sexual relationship with a person of a superior sociological or educational background. So it's basically like dating up. So I did want to ask, how do you feel about that? Do you think like people who aim to date up like feel bad about themselves and like their social status, or do you feel like it's necessary to date up? Like what's your thoughts on that?
Okay, so I don't think it's necessary, but I think it is helpful if you go that route. Because I always like to look at things as be friends with who you want to be in the future, or, be close to people who, who are going or closer to where you want to be. So I feel like if you're in hypergamy, you're just more.
I think it's hypergamy. I think I was saying it wrong. Yeah.
Hypergamy. I feel like if you're in hypergamy, you're just more motivated to work harder, first of all. And you're just more motivated to get more and try to go hard after what you want. Because typically, if they're above you, they've worked harder than you in ways to get what they want, unless it was, passed down.
I don't know. Right. Nepotism. What do you feel about nepotism? Like, I feel like hypergamy and nepotism kind of like go hand in hand. And it's always about like furthering yourself in a societal aspect. So what do you feel about that?
So I feel like nepotism can be easily confused with using someone. Mm-hmm. So some people I've like had people chastise me before on that, like you're just using someone, but like no, it's just using your resources. And when that other person knows that what they have is beneficial to you, then I feel like it works when they know.
Right.
But yeah, I feel like it works, and especially with family, most definitely get that help anywhere you can.
Exactly. So. I like that. I have my feelings about it, especially like within white communities, and that they're able to do things a lot easier than us, just like simply because they have that old money and they're able to keep using it over and over again. Like and basically furthering their own children into advancement when we won't even be able to do the same thing. Like there's a rare instance where a Black person can use nepotism like to their advantage, because most of the time we're at a disadvantage years and years prior. So like we're the first doing a lot of things. So that really bothers me in some aspects. But
yeah, as far as that
yeah,
it's like,
it's just,
where does it stop?
Right, like when are we going to be able to do the same things like and build that wealth? And I know a lot of people, especially our age, are building that generational wealth for their kid, like for their kids. Like that's on their mind to constantly be like, okay, well, I'm gonna do this and make sure that I'm creating a legacy for my kids. So I feel like that's really important. And I feel like that all ties into hypergamy. It's like, yeah, okay, so I'm going to associate myself with the person like that in order to advance myself and be able to build that for my kids. So really, it's all just about, life is really just a big old game, for real.
Yes.
That's really what it is. It's just a game, your player. And you're playing it and you're trying to win. Like everybody's just trying to win. So that's just, it's crazy. I could talk about that forever though. So let's get on to something else. Do you stay in towers?
Yes.
Okay, so what about that? Is it, I don't know if it was West Towers or East Towers that didn't have power for a while?
Oh, that was West. That was me, but we didn't have Wi-Fi though. I'd say that we both didn't have Wi-Fi. Okay. But as far as their power going out, I felt really bad for them. So like they didn't have power or hot water. So that was hard.
And how long was that?
It was maybe like 3 days. It wasn't too long, 2 or 3 days, something like that.
That's still insane. Like it's just problems after problems with the dorms. Like I don't know what that's about. Like it's crazy. I remember my freshman year, I was staying at Quad and it was just straight construction, like just all day construction, fire alarms. Like that's all. Like fire alarms literally 24/7. Like I'm not even gonna get into that. How them was like,
I remember hearing
at 5 o'clock in the morning for what? What are we doing?
Yeah, for fire drills.
Like, come on. I don't like it.
Okay, so to people, I don't know, make sure you eat breakfast this morning and
that's
make sure you eat, make sure you drink your water, because that's all I have to say in this cold weather.
All right, well, I love it. Thank you so much. And thank y'all for watching another episode of Power Hotties. And I hope you guys stay tuned for the next episode. We drop episodes every Friday. But enjoy y'all spring break, okay? All right.